Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're about to dive into a fascinating story of a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, the United States 1-cent coin from Top 1 1994. Now, we all know that pennies are the least valuable coins in our everyday transactions, but what if I told you that certain 1994 pennies are worth a staggering amount of money? Yes, some of these small, humble coins can be worth up to $23,000. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your spare change and why this particular penny is more valuable than you might think. Let's begin with the basics. The 1994 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which has been in circulation since 1959. This coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, created by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is forever immortalized on the penny as a symbol of freedom, strength, and unity. Above Lincoln's head are the words, "In God We Trust," while to the left, you'll find liberty, and on the right, the year 1994 is stamped alongside the mint mark, indicating where the coin was produced. When you flip the coin over, you see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This design was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it is still one of the most famous and beloved designs in American coinage. The reverse was created by Frank Gasparo and features an image of the Lincoln Memorial, where Lincoln's statue is seated inside, looking out across the National Mall in Washington, D.C. Surrounding the memorial are the words United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and the denomination 1 cent. While the design of the 1994 penny is standard, what sets it apart for collectors is a rare and elusive variety that can make certain 1994 pennies worth an enormous amount of money. The key to the value of this penny lies in a minting error that only affects a small number of coins from that year. The error we're talking about is the close AM variety. For most pennies, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side are spaced relatively far apart. However, in the close AM variety, those two letters are positioned unusually close to each other, almost touching. This small variation, though subtle, is what makes this particular penny incredibly valuable. It's all due to a mistake that occurred during the minting process, where some of the dies used to strike the coins were intended for proof coins, which typically feature a closer spacing in the letters. These close AM pennies are extremely rare. While millions of pennies were struck in 1994, only a handful of them feature this error. The rarity and unique nature of the coin make it highly sought after by collectors, especially those looking for error coins, but that's not all. Even if you don't have a close AM penny, certain other error types and variations from 1994 can also increase the value of the coin. For example, pennies with off-center strikes, double dies, or incorrect planchets, struck on a blank meant for a different coin, can also be incredibly valuable. Each error creates a one-of-a-kind coin that stands out from the standard issue, making them highly desirable to numismatists. So, you may be wondering, what makes this coin so valuable? It all boils down to three factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Rare coins like the 1994 close AM penny are in limited supply, and as a result, their value continues to rise. The condition of the coin is also critical. A coin that's been well preserved, showing no wear or damage, can fetch much higher prices than a coin that has been used and worn down by time. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for uncirculated or mint condition coins, which only add to the appeal and value of these rare finds. If you're thinking that you could find one of these rare pennies in your pocket change, you're absolutely right. These valuable coins might still be out there, waiting to be discovered. All it takes is a sharp eye and a little bit of luck. You don't need to be a professional coin collector to spot a potential treasure. You could find one in an old jar of change or even in a handful of pennies from a trip to the store. So now, let's talk about the exciting part: just how much can a rare 1994 penny with the close AM error be worth? Well, if you happen to find one of these rare gems in excellent condition, it could be worth as much as $23,000. Yes, you read that right, $23,000 for a single penny. That's right, this tiny, seemingly insignificant coin could be hiding a huge treasure. The next time you go through your pocket change, be sure to take a close look at those 1994 pennies. With a little bit of luck, you might just discover a valuable coin that could change your financial.
Top 2 2000 today. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the hidden value of a coin you've probably seen countless times, the United States 1-cent coin from the year 2000. While it may look like any other penny at first glance, certain 2000 pennies are far more valuable than you'd imagine. In fact, some of these coins have fetched as much as $19,000. That's right, a simple penny could hold a fortune. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so special and how you can spot one of these treasures for yourself. The year 2000 was an exciting time in the world of coins. It marked the dawn of a new millennium, and the penny remained a staple of everyday life in the United States. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which had been in circulation since 1959. The series, designed to honor Abraham Lincoln, is one of the most enduring and recognizable in U.S. history. On the obverse side of the 2000 penny, you'll find the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This image has been a symbol of resilience and leadership for over a century. Above Lincoln's head, the words, "In God We Trust," are prominently displayed, while to his left, you'll see liberty. To the right, the year 2000 is stamped, along with the mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. This image, introduced in 1959, celebrates Lincoln's 150th birthday and is rich with symbolism. If you look closely, you can even spot a tiny figure of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a testament to the artistry and precision of U.S. coinage. The reverse also bears the words United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination, 1 cent. Now, what sets the 2000 penny apart and makes it so valuable? The answer lies in a fascinating and rare error that occurred during its production. This error, known as the wide AM variety, is what has collectors searching high and low for these coins. On most pennies minted in 2000, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side are spaced very close together. However, on the rare wide AM variety, there is a noticeable gap between these two letters. This subtle difference was the result of a mix-up at the U.S. Mint, where some pennies were struck using a die intended for proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and typically have different design details than regular circulation coins. The wide AM variety is incredibly rare because only a small number of pennies were minted with this error. Many of these coins went unnoticed and were used in everyday transactions, blending in with the billions of standard pennies produced that year. Today, finding one of these rare coins is like striking gold, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. In addition to the wide AM variety, other rare errors from the year 2000 can also add significant value to the penny. For example, off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, such as a blank intended for a foreign coin, are all highly sought after by collectors. Each error tells a unique story of how the minting process can occasionally produce one-of-a-kind coins. The condition of the coin also plays a major role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most, as they show no signs of wear or damage. Even minor imperfections can lower a coin's value, so collectors are always on the hunt for the cleanest and most well-preserved examples. What makes this even more exciting is that these valuable pennies could still be hiding in plain sight. You might find one in an old jar of coins, tucked away in a drawer, or even handed back to you in your next store transaction. It's this sense of discovery and the thrill of the hunt that makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much could a rare 2000 penny be worth? If you have a wide AM variety penny in excellent condition, it could sell for an incredible $19,000. That's right, $19,000 for a single penny. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, don't overlook those pennies. Take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune in your hands without even knowing it. Top 3 2015 today. we're going to uncover the incredible story behind a seemingly ordinary coin that could change your life. We're talking about the United States 1-cent coin from 2015. While pennies often go unnoticed in our daily lives, this specific year hides a secret that could make your jaw drop. Believe it or not, some 2015 pennies have fetched as much as $15,000. Yes, you heard that right, a simple penny could be worth a small fortune. Stick with us as we explore what makes these coins so valuable, how to identify one, and why you should start checking your spare change more closely. The penny has been a staple of American currency for more than a century, and the 2015 1-cent coin continues the proud tradition of honoring one of the nation's greatest leaders, Abraham Lincoln. This iconic coin belongs to the Lincoln Shield series, which replaced the long-running Lincoln Memorial penny in 2010. The shield design pays homage to Lincoln's efforts to preserve the Union during the Civil War, making it a meaningful addition to the legacy of the 1-cent coin. On the obverse side of the 2015 penny, you'll find the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This profile, first introduced in 1909, remains a symbol of strength, resilience, and leadership. Above Lincoln's head are the words, "In God We Trust," a phrase that reflects the values held dear by the nation. To the left of Lincoln, you'll see the word liberty, and to the right, the year 2015 is prominently displayed, alongside the mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the stunning shield design that represents unity and strength. This reverse design features a central shield with vertical stripes and a horizontal banner bearing the words E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one. Above the shield, the words United States of America are proudly displayed, while the coin's denomination, 1 cent, is written below. This design is simple yet powerful, symbolizing the enduring strength of the United States. While billions of pennies were minted in 2015, not all of them are equal. Some of these coins have become highly valuable due to rare errors and variations that occurred during their production. These errors, often unintentional, make certain coins unique and highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous errors from 2015 is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times by the die, resulting in a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. On a 2015 penny, this doubling might appear on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date itself. The effect can range from subtle to dramatic, but any doubling significantly increases the value of the coin. Another error to watch for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be shifted or incomplete. Off-center errors are highly collectible because no two coins with this type of mistake are exactly alike. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. Additionally, some 2015 pennies were struck on incorrect planchets, or blanks meant for other coins. For example, a penny struck on a planchet intended for a dime or foreign currency is an incredibly rare find and can be worth thousands of dollars. If you're wondering how to determine if you have one of these rare 2015 pennies, the first step is to examine the coin closely. A magnifying glass or loupe can help you spot details like doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Look carefully at the lettering, date, and design elements on both sides of the coin. If something looks unusual, you could be holding a rare treasure. The condition of the coin is another important factor in determining its value. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are worth the most, as they show no signs of wear or damage. Even a small scratch or smudge can lower the value, so collectors are always on the lookout for pristine examples. If your coin has been carefully stored and preserved, it could fetch a much higher price in the collector's market. The most exciting part is that these valuable pennies might still be hiding in plain sight. They could be in your pocket, in a jar of spare change, or even sitting in a cash register at your local store. All it takes is a little patience and a keen eye to find one of these rare coins. So, just how much could a rare 2015 penny be worth? If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins with a significant error or in perfect condition, it could sell for an astonishing $15,000. Imagine that, a single penny turning into a life-changing sum of money. Now that you know the incredible story behind the 2015 penny, it's time to start searching your coins. Who knows? The next time you reach for your change, you might uncover a treasure that's been hiding in plain sight.
1992 today, we're diving into the world of the United States 1-cent coin from 1992. This small piece of copper may seem ordinary, but there's a chance it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. That's right, certain rare 1992 pennies have sold for an astonishing $22,000. Stick around, and we'll tell you everything you need to know about this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you might find one in your own collection. The United States 1-cent coin, or penny, has been an enduring part of American history and culture for over a century. The 1992 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. For generations, this coin has symbolized the resilience, determination, and values of the United States. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1992 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This portrait of the 16th President of the United States captures his thoughtful and determined expression. Above Lincoln's head, the words "In God We Trust" are proudly displayed, while the word "Liberty" is etched to the left. On the right side, you'll see the year 1992 stamped below the mint mark, which identifies where the coin was produced. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, was introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. The image of the memorial is rich in detail, and if you look closely, you can even see a tiny depiction of Lincoln seated inside. Surrounding the memorial are the words "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and the coin's denomination, 1 cent. While billions of pennies were minted in 1992, not all of them are created equal. Some of these coins have become incredibly valuable due to a rare and fascinating error that occurred during production. This error, known as the close AM variety, is what makes the 1992 penny so sought after by collectors. So, what is the close AM error, and why is it so special? On most 1992 pennies, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side are spaced apart. However, in the close AM variety, these two letters are almost touching. This difference is subtle, but it's enough to turn an ordinary penny into a rare and valuable collector's item. The close AM error occurred because the U.S. Mint mistakenly used a reverse die intended for proof coins, a type of coin made for collectors, on some circulation pennies. As a result, a small number of 1992 pennies with the close AM design were released into circulation, where they went unnoticed for years. Today, these error coins are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors, but the close AM variety isn't the only thing to look for in a 1992 penny. Other rare errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can also add significant value to the coin. These mistakes occur during the minting process and result in unique variations that make each error coin one of a kind. If you're lucky enough to find a 1992 penny with one of these rare errors, its value will depend on its condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition, those that show no signs of wear or damage, are worth the most. Even minor imperfections can significantly affect a coin's value, so collectors are always on the lookout for the cleanest and most well-preserved examples. The exciting part is that these valuable pennies could still be out there, waiting to be discovered. You don't need to be an expert or have a massive coin collection to find one. It might be hiding in a jar of spare change, tucked away in an old drawer, or even handed back to you in your next store transaction. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much could a rare 1992 penny be worth? If you have a close AM variety penny in excellent condition, it could sell for an incredible $22,000. That's right, $22,000 for a single penny. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look at those pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting!